All right, y'all. Once again, this is video number 3 for the day. So I'm basically pretty active at this point. Targeted individual, CJBK. So earlier today, I posted a video of how the perpetrators, gang stalkers, secret society, whatever they are, how they basically changed the electrical circuitry of my apartment. And since posting that video, I think I made them very, very upset. So basically, they began to, right now I'm laying on my couch. I'm watching like TV and whatnot. I'm laying on my couch, and me already aware that, my couch is basically just conducting the radiation that they're pushing into the apartment because of the metal springs. And any TI, who doesn't know this, if your bed, couch, or whatever you're sitting on is metal, it's basically retaining the radiation, and they're using that radiation to basically cook you alive in a sense. But yeah, so basically, they went back to one of their favorite places to attack me, which was my genitals. Yeah, they've been using their frequencies to basically try to destroy the cells of my genitals. And I was sitting here just like, they went back down there. So then I said, all right, I took this stack of neodymium magnets that I have, and I noticed this from from experience that anytime there's a specific spot that they're attacking you using frequencies, or using the frequencies and the radiation, you can take your magnet and place it on the spot for which they're attacking. And what the magnet does, because magnets naturally draw energy to it, the magnet is actually pulling away or pulling out that excess, electrical charge, or it's pulling out that ionized, energy. I don't even really know how to explain it. And right now I don't feel that same pain like I was, before. So and I was sitting here for at least like a good 3 minutes just waiting to double check, make sure that's exactly what I'm feeling, what's happening. And yes, it does work. Another thing, TI, who I've been, getting to know pretty well. This cool dude named Jermaine in Canada. He built, he got the idea from Tony Pentolaresco. He has a YouTube channel called Herbs, what is it? Herbs Beats Life or something like that. I forgot. Herbs Beans Life. I forgot. But yeah, Tony Pentolaresco, PANTALLARESCO. So I'm getting close, because now I've figured out that as I'm recording, they're actually stopping my videos. So I'm going to just go ahead and combine them. I'm going to just, put them together. Anyway, they're probably using radio frequencies to kind of like shoot at the phone. Because remember, radio frequencies can actually be heard by the phone. Vibrational frequencies can be picked up by the phone, and then they can actually remotely control your phone using vibrational frequencies. If you don't believe me, all you gotta do is look up phone hacking by vibrational frequency. Something as simple as basically you placing your phone down on a hard surface, or if you are holding your phone still, right? It basically, because your phone is giving off an electromagnetic field, right? And they can actually detect electromagnetic fields, especially from devices. So they can basically pinpoint and aim at whatever device that you have, and they can shoot a vibrational frequency at that device. And then next thing you know, they can actually control that device any which way that they want. So anyway, right. So while we're, walking around in this city, they're like, we are walking through in an immense electromagnetic field. I mean, Catherine, no, not Catherine Horton. It was someone else. I forgot her name, but she has this book out called Ionized Sky. And it's basically talking about how it's basically talking about how we are constantly being engulfed by devices, and how like so many different electronics in our homes are, like everything from your door being, something that could be, well, the IoT, Internet of Things. Knowing how so many different things that we put into our homes is now being connected to the internet, it's basically increasing the electromagnetic field or fields that are around us. And the more IoT things that they, oh my goodness, it really just clicked in my head. The more IoT things that we put into our homes, the more they can basically push the radiation out that will be, basically our bodies would take in this radiation. Our bodies would receive it, and it would basically, in a sense, maybe illuminate or make our bio frequencies much more easier to detect. So when they use their I'm not sure if it's a near infrared type of laser. I know it's some type of laser, some type of scanner that they basically can use, and they would once they would use, I think it's called up conversion, to basically have their computers to determine what that frequency is of whatever thing they're aiming at, and trying to understand what it is, or not understand what it is, but when they're trying to basically, let's say if they wanted to find the exact frequency of one of the valves of your heart, right? Because we are walking through so much electromagnetic fields, the frequency for the heart is just out there. It's open, right? So then when they're using their lasers to basically locate that frequency, they can now lock on to that frequency, save it into the computer, however they do it, and then they will tune that frequency. So then next thing you know, you can end up having like heart palpitations, or you might get the feeling as if like they're trying to induce a heart attack, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to slow torture us and do whatever that they can to, I don't know, make money, or obviously a lot of TIs probably know that they're being broadcasted, because these electromagnetic fields are basically creating like an augmented reality, so I still haven't figured out exactly how they do it, but I know it has something to do with the crazy amount of artificial, electromagnetic fields that are coming from all of the electricity around us. So it's like when you think about how they find us everywhere we go, or it's almost as if like people get notified, when we walk into a room, blah blah blah. It's because they have our bio frequencies already saved and locked in on like whatever server or something that they're using. I don't know what's going on outside, but yeah. I don't know, like I'm doing my best to try to understand as much of this stuff as possible before, I don't know when God is going to call me up, but I know these perps are trying their hardest to do whatever they can to basically destroy my health. I mean, hell, life was already stressful enough as it is, and then now, I'm just trying my best not to let them entice me into doing anything. I mean, at this point, they're hiding, so if they're going to hide, they're going to hide. They're a secret society, so they're not going to do anything abruptly unless they probably pay somebody who's willing to sacrifice their livelihood and, probably, because I mean nowadays it kind of seems like no one just gets away with murder like they used to anymore, because there's so much technology out here and surveillance and stuff like that. No one is just getting away with stuff, so they're gonna do it secretly, right? But at the same time, I'm not hiding myself. They know exactly what time I get up. They know what streets I take when I go home. They know I know what blocks have cameras on it, what blocks don't have cameras on it. They know I know a lot of things, right? But I also know that they know a lot of things about me, So at the end of the day, look, I'm not going to allow them to put fear in my heart. Fear will not have a home in me. So yeah, just gotta let y'all know. But just to remind y'all, if you're ever feeling attacked, if you ever are feeling like the pains in your body and stuff like that, one, try to remember, try to turn off as much electrical power in your home that you can. If you're, especially in your bedroom when you're trying to go to sleep, turn everything off if you can. If you don't need power on in your bedroom, or honestly, growing up, most people turn most of the stuff off in their bedroom anyway, because I mean, shoot, can't tell time when you sleep. Unplug that. But no, if you got a circuit breaker like mine, start flipping stuff off. Flip it off, flip it off, flip it off. But yeah, I'm tired. I've been working since like 4:30 in the morning. Got out around like 12:30. Went and had me a nice little lunch, whatever. You already know, but yeah. So I just wanted to get that out there. So if people are wondering what good are magnets. Hey everybody, it's me again, Target Individual CJBK. So, yeah, I think I pissed off my gang stalkers even more when I posted the video earlier of them, or when I posted the video a few hours ago of how they have been changing the electrical circuitry of my apartment. So they began to, radiate my body even more. And they went back to actually attacking my genitals, So, yeah, I basically remembered that magnets, especially powerful magnets such as neodymium magnets, they basically attract energy to them. Just like how when you start to slowly put two magnets together, and they attract, or at least the sides that attract. So when you think about magnets, they draw energy to it, right? So I figured, while I'm laying here, I took the stack of magnets, and I just placed it. This is gonna sound weird, but I have on clothes. Even it's dark right now, but I'm watching TV. But I have on clothes. So I took the stack of magnets and I placed it near my genitals. Next thing you know, I no longer feel that pain from the ionized energy that they're directing towards my genitals. Now, I mean, at this point, they're, attacking like probably the majority of my body because my body is just open. I don't have like this elaborate, shielding all over my apartment. I'm just like, look, I'm going to just give it up to God at the end of the day. So, but yeah, like I said, I'm just laying here on my couch, and just to let all target individuals know that if your couch, your bed, any chairs that you sit on, if it's metal, you're getting radiated like who knows what. If you have an EMF detector, you can take your EMF detector and wave it right over your couch, wave it over your bed, wave it over your chairs, and you will find some crazy, crazy micro Tesla, or I forgot what the other one is called. But you will find some crazy readings. You'll find some crazy radiation readings. And but I mean, right now I'm like, look, I'm too tired to really, get up and be wanting to do all the extra trimmings when it comes to, trying to shield against the radiation that I'm taking in. But what I'm doing is I'm using myself as an example, basically. As they're attacking me, I'm learning several different ways on how to protect, your, myself against different types of attacks, because there's different types of ways that they can use the energy around us to cause us harm. And the thing that I kind of wanted to also remind people was that cities like New York City, it is flooded. Like it's not even just flooded; it is engulfed in electromagnetic fields, and not like the natural earth electromagnetic fields. We're talking like synthetic, from electronics, whether it's the power lines, whether it's cell phone towers. And I mean, I have some videos where if you notice like a purple image or whatever, that is an app called Architecture of Data, right? Architecture of Data basically is like a augmented reality app that shows you cell towers, Wi-Fi routers, and satellites, and then it also shows you, my storage is getting full. So just wanted to close with as always, remember, take life one breath at a time, one thought at a time, one step at a time, one day at a time. And remember the other four. You have one life, one mind, one spirit, one God. All right? Peace, everybody.